floor pan 5 times really fast.
Floor pan.
Someone drew a pianist in your car. What are you, a noob? Very serious floor plant pan. Good to see you.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for coming out today. I'm like trying not to get all these crazy cars, you guys, in the video because I can't show you because they are for Fast 9. They're pretty fucking crazy though, I must say. Anywho, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for tuning in. We're here right now at Extreme Wraps. We got some stuff I'm gonna show you on the S14. Let's start heading over there right now. Try not to get any of these cars in the background. So you guys, as you know, Extreme Wraps is actually at the same garage where they build all the Fast and Furious cars. I am so excited for Fast 9 after looking at all of these. Without giving away what it is, what's your first impression?
Sick.
No, this is insane, and there's like 40 of them all over the place. Can't unfortunately show you guys as much as I want to, but I think they can hear it though. Oh! Before we get any further, I want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Throne Kingdom at War. It's a classic strategies PC web game like the ones I used to constantly play when I was younger. I know we talked about Battle of the Consoles, but we all know that PC is best overall with top tier graphics. It's a totally free game for any PC, and you can connect on social media and play with your friends. You can build out and manage big cities, grow your empire, train huge armies, attack and raid the competition, and conquer the throne. So again, huge thank you to Throne Kingdom at War for sponsoring today's video. Join Throne using my link in the description below. Get 200 free coins to help kickstart your empire today. You guys, once I started playing this game, it actually became super addicting, so I highly recommend you give it a shot. Hey, look, it is Envy! Whoa, you guys. So as I told you, when getting ready for Tuner Show, we had to put a different wrap on the outside of the car. It was a slightly different green than the cage because we didn't have the material in stock. We were waiting on it to come in. Jose from Extreme Wraps, you guys, they just changed it. It looks even better than it did before, and I didn't even know that was possible. Look at this. Now it matches perfectly. And not only that, it complements the green so much better. It matches the cage identical. It also matches the calipers. Now the only thing I think is left is to change out these harnesses to something black, but we have a different kind of harness in today, you guys. We got some goodies. What's up? Good morning. Good day. I never know what time it is. I didn't think this could get much better. The number one thing that people said at Tuner Show was how much better the car looks in person than it does online. Like, it just doesn't do it justice. Right. And when you guys see the car, you have to take a photo with flash.
And everyone that comes here is like, hey, you know, who this car, like, who does it belong to?
Yeah, right. What movie is this for?
I know.
Oh, I love this car. She will be at Formula Drift, Irwindale, round 8, the title fight. What is with me? Flight. Say floor pan 5 times really fast.
Floor pan.
You say floor plan. So come say hi, come see Envy in person. I'll also be at Subi Fest. It's been a busy month. I don't know if I've ever been so excited for a Fast and Furious before.
This is where it gets done?
These are actually all like actual race cars, you know, these are not movie cars.
Oh yeah, no,
cars.
these are like actual cars.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
I'm still like tripping out about how perfectly this matches now. So we got 2 surprises to show you guys today. Oh, we're going standalone on Envy. Thank you, Haltech, you guys. We're gonna be running the same standalone that we have on the RB26 S13. This is the Haltech Elite 2500. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. I'm so excited for this, you guys. So I officially run Haltech on every single one of my cars. Love running Haltech, and I'm excited to be running them on Envy. Why do I need a standalone? The car runs perfectly fine. Well, there's more tuning capabilities, and I want a dyno get, and we can get some like 2-step launches and do some more little fun things with her. And we're only preparing ourselves for when we go forced induction.
The built-in map sensor on that ECU, I believe, is good for 30 pounds of boost.
30 pounds. Yeah. That's a lot. So from Haltech, you guys, I also have the 2 O2 sensors and a wideband. I'm also proud to announce that we're going to be working with Wiring Specialties. They reached out and they've been wanting to help out with the build on the channel in any way that they can. So you guys, I really appreciate it. And it should be plug and play, but Wiring Specialties. Some stickers. These are some cool stickers. And here we have Wiring Specialties LS1 S14 Pro Series wiring harness. This looks intimidating, my god. This looks like straight out of an episode of Stranger Things.
things. This is a plug and play professional grade harness, you guys. Wiring Specialties can make them to your exact spec or supply you with any standard swap harness. So I got you guys a discount code. If you go to wiringspecialties.com, you guys, and use Ecrew, you will get 15% off your entire order, excluding any of the electronics. So if you need anything wiring, now's your chance to do it. This is so cool. Wiring Specialties also knew I was going to be running the Haltech Elite, so they actually provided me with the pinout for it as well. That's super helpful.
Yeah, so you can troubleshoot later down the road.
Hopefully I'm not troubleshooting anything down the road. But knowing me, I probably will be. Just make sure all those wheels are tight. Watch, it's not gonna be the wheel for me, it's gonna be the spacer that does it.
How big of a spacer did you get?
As big as I could find.
You needed like 5 more millimeters and it would have been perfect.
I think I need a few more than 5.
A little bit more sunken in.
Yeah, I think I actually have a 25 millimeter.
Oh, 25.
The studs weren't long enough and I only got it as a sleeve. I'm over trying to run spacers, you guys. I'm now an adult. I do adult things, such as just buy wheels that actually fit. So we have some wheels coming, I'll be showing you soon. So we removed the hood in order to make it easier to kind of maneuver around the bay. We're gonna go ahead and start disconnecting everything and plug and play the harness. Is working under the dash with the roll cage. It got the most attractive angle possible in YouTube history, guys. We disconnected most of the wiring in the engine bay. I'm right now disconnecting the ECU, and Steven's under there. You're doing the O2.
O2 starter, crank.
O2 starter and crank. And then we should be just about there. Steven, knock knock.
Who's that?
My Subaru. I just took out, you guys, the stock ECU. Here it is. We have the Haltech here. So we're going to be installing the Haltech. The cool thing about the standalone, you guys, is that it'll help set up the car for the next phases, power, tunability, control, all of that. I'm also going to be running various protections. So in case I'm not keeping an eye on gauges, I don't really have to. There'll be some safety features. There'll also just be fun stuff like the pops and bangs, the anti-lag, the diesel, you know. But I think, you know, aside from the force induction, we'll probably be doing it in the near future, you guys. I think what I'm most excited for is the onboard data logging, because I use that the most with not only the Subaru but also the S14 too. And holy, high school girl at a freshman year of college, this is dirty. You don't realize how much wiring there is till you take everything out.
LS harnesses are usually very minimal too.
Alright, we're ready to take out the harness. I'm gonna feed it through and you're gonna pull it out. So here we have it. Disgusting stock harness. Dust is just coming up with it.
Harmful in the state of California.
This is like old and crusty compared to the new nice one. So it's super helpful that they labeled everything. So this definitely helps a lot, especially for someone like me who wiring is not their strong suit. So I think we're at a good stopping point right now. This is the perfect time, you guys, to replace the cam angle position sensor so that, you know, it stops taking 1,000 rotations for my car to turn over. It's bad anyways. I throw code. So we're gonna run to an AutoZone, grab a new one of those. And I think the black OMP harnesses came in. So we'll go pick those up too. And mess inside the cab of the car.
We won't even talk about it.
We won't even talk about it. We'll just act like it never happened. Leave it there. Alright, AutoZone didn't have it, so we're gonna go try it. O'Reilly! Alright, we got the sensor. Package secured. Now to head back to Extreme Wraps and finish up Envy. Alright, so we just got back here at Extreme Wraps, you guys. We don't have much left to do. Don't want to jinx myself too soon. So we got the loom through the firewall, and we just gotta basically plug and play the rest of it inside the bay. We already swapped out the cam position sensor, and then we gotta put the intake manifold back on, and we're ready to party.
Ready to tune. What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Good. Tuners do not get their hands dirty. I need a wet wipe.
And this is why you should have wearing a white t-shirt too. You want to see the new harness?
Are you guys done?
No, we're not. We're almost done.
Tuners charging by the hour here. This looks really sick, dude.
Check out the harness. It's so much cleaner.
It looks so good. Everything's like right where you want it to.
Literally everything was plug and play. You can see the old harness on the ground right here. Rusty and old.
Old and busted, new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness.
I was super intimidated by it, and the hardest part honestly was getting the old harness out of it and then Just putting the new one was easy peasy. Don't jinx it yet. We did have to cut a couple wires underneath the dash, but it's fine.
Yeah, until you hit start and the whole car just lights on fire. So you know what would be really cool is if we had this when we did my RB. Rather than
harness.
rather than the painful like soldering.
The 5 days of
like
trying to find and splice the 6 wires.
There's literally like a rat's nest in the corner of just a bunch of wires that we weren't sure about. I'm jealous. I think I might have to pick one of these up.
The only downside is that I keep doing these things to make the car super cool, functional, and clean, like a race car, but I'm missing the racing part of the car.
Yeah, you really do need to get some more seat time, huh?
I know. The last 2 times I was at the track too look so good.
Let's take Cash Money and Envy out. Let's go have
race
some fun.
them.
Let's do it. I just can't flip over. That's the only rule.
We should get you a roll bar.
For what? I just won't flip over. What do you think's gonna be faster, S13 or Envy? And I gotta do some weight reduction first.
Wait, why is this even a debate? I already have more horsepower than you do.
You stripped all your body out. Let me strip all my body out first.
Be my guest.
All right.
I still have, oh God, gross. Sean, you've been here not even 5 minutes and you're already leaking oil all over the ground. And I thought you said you don't get dirty. You wore a white shirt, now you're on the floor.
I just wanted to do this one thing. Can you hand me the Haltech sensor on the table? Thank you.
So while the guys are doing the battery right now, I decided to take the initiative to finally drill a hole into my intake because the air intake sensor is just literally sitting right there, wherever it is.
You lost it.
I lost it. Oh God. Here it is. It's perfectly.
There too. Yeah.
So I think everything is good. We're gonna plug in the ECU and see if anything catches fire.
Hopefully it's the car and not the ECU.
Oh, and by the way, Sean, did you notice that the green has been changed to match the color of the cage?
That looks way better.
Yeah, right? It actually complements the green of the car better too. It ties it all together.
How's that going for you? Oh, that's such a nice crisp snap.
Right? It'll be good for us to turn it over.
Now who's got the guts to turn the key?
Nothing's smoking yet.
Why do you have to say yet?
All right, moment of truth.
Oh, got power.
I heard a click. Oh,
That's a good
there's
sign.
a light. Crank it with no tune.
Yeah, I just want to see if it cranks.
You connecting?
Nope.
You gotta tell it to connect.
Connect.
You're connected, so that's a good sign. Now
I'm
the
hacking
question
all
is-
y'all Instagrams right now. Good work wiring this whole car today.
Nice job.
All in a day's work.
Now I can leave in peace. It cranks, you know.
So we're not gonna come back tomorrow. You'll have it running, right? Tune it and everything?
You know what? Go eat
All right,
some dinner,
Yeah.
and by the time you have
Back.
dinner,
The tune will be done. Everything will be good to go.
I'll be doing donuts out there.
Later.
Nice seeing you.
Good seeing you. So I got a map code thrown that I erased, but I should probably acknowledge the fact that the map's not hooked up.
That would
and
probably be important.
there's no fuel priming.
Steven, fix it. I'll say on the good news, you didn't fry your brand new ECU.
So we're not hearing fuel prime, but we're just gonna send it and see what happens.
That sounds safe.
No, it's not even cranking. There's still no priming. Ooh, flashing red at me. There's no fuel. We're not getting fuel right now.
I blame you.
Yeah, it's my fault for sure.
Yeah, so you gotta fix fuel pressure.
Easy. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, for whatever reason, we're not getting fuel pressure. We're getting power to the injectors, to the coil packs. We're getting ignition. We're not getting fuel. Maybe connect something under the dash. It's not like someone with small hands would be able to go back there.
Amelia was under there.
Hey man, we were under there. You know, sometimes I just gotta do stuff to keep you guys on your toes.
Did you unplug that?
Quite frankly, I do not remember.
She was feeling lightheaded at the time. So.
I had a lot of blood going to my head upside down under the dash.
This plug right here, is it?
I'll send you a video of it running.
Alrighty, guys.
Cool.
Alright, man.
See ya.
Later.
Have a good night.
The moment I've been waiting for in my acting career. Captain, I'm going in.
Having fun under there?
Oh, this is definitely the wrong connection. No, like this is too fat. It's half the size of this.
We found the issue. I called Rob and asked him for his opinion of why he thought maybe we weren't getting power to the fuel pump. I didn't even really think about it, that my ECU is what used to power the relay in order to kick on and off the fuel pump. And this is gonna get technical, but watch the whole thing. So, swapping the ECU to a Haltech, it was no longer directly programming the relay. Instead, there are 8 different channels. Wiring Specialties left me a pinout for 8 channels to do what I want with them. Number 8 is for fuel pump, and it's not currently connected to anything. I need to run a wire from pinout 8 to the relay, so the ECU is now connected to the relay to power the fuel pump. With that being said, and I know that made sense, you guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hardwire the fuel pump and hardwire that to power in order to turn it on to make sure that everything else is okay. We're gonna go ahead and hotwire the fuel pump, crank this puppy over, see if she purrs. Do puppies purr? I don't know, right now they do. I'm deliriously tired.
That'd be really cute if puppies purred.
And then on another day, I'm gonna come back and wire this. I mean, I could rip off a wire off the old
old harness, but I want it to be done right, and I want the colors to match, and I'm sure I could find it, but I digress. It's like midnight. I'm not gonna do it right now.
I will be your fuel pump relay.
You're my fuel pump relay.
I'm the fuel pump relay. And
Don't
you're
electrocute
the ignition
yourself.
Switch.
Yeah. All right, moment of truth.
Relay. Relay switching on. Ignition sequence.
Prime it. Prime it. No. Damn it. That sounded so good. I thought that was it. What are we missing?
The base map could not match the injectors. You have spark, you should have fuel, but
They're only 60-pound injectors. It's not
firing
like...
sequence is right.
The fuel pump now has power, but it's not acting like it has fuel, but it has ignition.
That should crank.
Right.
Unless the firing order's off or the spark plugs aren't giving enough fuel
Or the cam angle position sensor wasn't wired correctly. But that was just a plug.
it'll still crank. It'll still start. It'll just idle like garbage.
Maybe I didn't crank it long enough.
It's always good. Let's try that one again.
Okay. No. So one thing we are noticing now, the battery voltage is at 11.7, and then when we hook up the fuel pump to it, it drops down to 11.6. So maybe that's just too low to start a car, and the battery just needs some juice.
Possible.
But it doesn't feel like it, like it's cranking like it's got power.
Let's try a different base map.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention I put an RB base map on there.
Funny. LS is God's engine.
Which one did you pick? There's like 17 options here.
I picked the first one.
I'm gonna pick the third one. Third time's a charm, right?
Okay. So for whatever reason on this map, battery voltage is up.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but yeah. Didn't we have issues with this starting on the other ECU too?
No.
Didn't you have to like crank it for a while?
Yeah, 3 rotations, and we're doing well over 3 rotations. That
Oh.
was because the cam angle position sensor, which we just replaced.
You guys connected the engine to the car, right?
Funny. Here's for all my marbles. Battery voltage was dropping to 8 though. And the thing is, like, I'd call the guys over at Wiring Specialties and they were gonna fly out and we were gonna do this together and I was looking forward to it, but things just started happening so fast that we needed to get this together so that we could dyno her to bring her to FD and all this stuff. And I can't call them, my point being, because it's after hours.
Well, it's cranking, it's got fuel pressure, it probably is an issue with the map, because we don't even know what we're really putting on it. We're just
Yeah,
trying to put an
that's
LS.
true.
But I would assume an LS base map would at least get it to start.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It may not idle well, but it would definitely start. I don't know. Am I out of gas?
I would kill you if that was the case.
I can't really see because we decided to cut the wires behind my gauge cluster.
Sometimes when I have problems, I just ignore them and go work on other things, and then they go away.
That was false. My fuel gauge has been working for a while now because the last time I went drifting, I ran out of fuel. Do you remember that? So I'm trying to download one last base map to see if maybe it's a timing thing. In the meantime, I got some new harnesses from OMP. We're gonna be switching to the black. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, and shoes! And another race suit. Oh, these are the Evos. So sick. Oh, these are so dope. Here are the harnesses.
Black like my soul.
So I'm actually not gonna do the harnesses because I don't have the proper hardware in order to mount one of the sides. I have the wrong eye loop and I don't wanna do it improperly, you guys. I wanna make sure that it is done right the first time. It is my safety. So I'm gonna leave the red ones in right now with the other base map for the Haltech to download. So I'm gonna try cranking it one more time and see if maybe it was just a tune timing thing. Otherwise, I'll be on the phone with Wiring Specialties and or Haltech tomorrow. They have great customer service and they're awesome people. And you know, I'm probably just gonna put up this video to see if maybe you guys can troubleshoot it and figure out what it is, because personally, I find diagnosing really fun. Last shot! Nothing.
I'm gonna blame Steven because he's not here.
Alright guys, don't laugh at me. I'm really tired and we realized that the map was never hooked up, so I'm gonna give this one last shot.
And we also don't have any hose, so the ECU's now in the engine bay.
Round 8, the title fight. I don't even know what base map we're on, but let's do this! Damn it. Ooh. Ooh. It's getting cold, you guys. We're losing summer, and that means big hoodies and pumpkin weather, and unfortunately very, very cold nights. Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some. We'll figure it out. Comment below, let me know if you guys have any ideas or think I should check out, and in the off time, huge thank you to Wiring Specialties, huge thank you to Haltech, and thank you Extreme Wraps for letting me work out of the garage, you guys. I will see you at Subi Fest, and I'll also see you with Envy
at Formula Drift, Irwindale. That being said, I'm deliriously tired, and I'm gonna say goodnight now. Ecrew, we out here. With love. Bye. Alright. I couldn't end the video there. I had to come back the next day. So I decided to call my tuner, Turbo Joe, to remotely jump on my computer and help me diagnose. Shout out team viewer. We immediately noticed I didn't have a cam sensor signal, so after checking the pinout, it turns out it was a new sensor bad out of the box. Go figure. Soon after that, Joe worked his magic and noticed that the ignition relay on the S14 was different than the LS1 base map. So after fixing that, that wasn't smooth at all. Yeah! Yeah! So a huge thank you guys to Turbo Joe. He really came in clutch, no pun intended. Him being able to remote access my computer and take a look at the tune and kind of tweak a couple things is really what got this up and going and running again. Turbo Joe, thank you. I hope I see you soon. You guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Krusty Krab. Wait, I gotta hit the right note. Krusty Krab. Yeah.